Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Don's High Rod Garage. Big Don with you. Today I was able to get the old left-hand rocker panel off of the convertible and got the new one fitted and in position. So hopefully over the next, maybe tomorrow or next few days, I'll be able to get in there, and I should be able to pinch weld 90% of it in there. And then I might have to plug weld a little bit towards the front and the back, but no big deal. Break out the MIG welder. So let's check it out. So, you can see right away the new rocker is in and fitted. And this is the old one that I took off of the car, which the rocker itself is fairly solid on the inside. You can still see it had the gray or whatever, but as it got to the back, it started getting pretty rough. But up here, I just went around the leg of the firewall, the leg of the firewall, and cut it out. But there's a lot of hateful spot welds and things like that at the front that is a real challenge to get out of there. And you can see there's spot welds on the sides, spot welds going down through the top. And you will not get that old part out of there unless you find them spot welds. So that's all fitting real nice, and it's all lined up real nice through here. The front's a little low, probably an 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, but I should be able to work that up. But back here it's fitting real nice, and I'll have to make a new drop off for the quarter where it meets the new rocker, because this one has some rust up through here. And then you can see over here too where I started to drill it out to get this old piece out of there, but once I started drilling it, it started cracking, and I stripped it as much as I could, try to see what was good to start tying into. And I got the back panel to put onto the car. But this is just all part of the process. But it's really looking good now. Look at how nice the outer rocker is meeting the inner rocker. It's just right on. And like I said, it's a little low towards the front, but I should be able to tilt that. I should be able to bring that up. And I should be able to pinch weld all of this on the top and the bottom, and then I'll break out the MIG welder and weld them and grind them down. But down here, it's lining up the outer and the inner rocker. They are totally flush through there. So all that's fitting really nice. You can see, they're dead on the money all the way through there. So I'm pretty happy about how it's fitting. And then I'll continue to tie into the back. So I got the section to fix that. And once I cut all that out, I'll be able to get in down here and tie the floor into the inner structure of the quarter panel. So it's all coming along, but I'm very happy with how all of them's fitting. Took me about 4 or 5 hours. It's fitting good now, but you wouldn't believe it takes a lot of working on the front, the back. I even had to have a little bottle jack in the front to kind of help it into position, and then clamp it, and then I dollied that all back around the front of the rocker. So it's all looking real good. Eventually I'll be able to get all this bracing out of here, but I still got to do that rocker over there and the quarter. But eventually it'll all be welded in. You see in the last video, the front's all welded in, so that part's all done. But it's a neat car, but I gotta tell you, it hasn't come easy. I have worked my butt off on this. I put this top on here last year. The old top was all ripped up, so I put this top on there, and it still needs pulled, and it needs fitted a little bit better, but it's got a top on there, so that's a big deal to me. But I mean, everything's fitting real nice up front. I just gotta get this part done, and then cut what's bad out back there, and then I'll be able to get to the inner structure. And pretty soon we'll have this side all welded together. It'll be all welded back solid. Then once I get that all done, once I get all the metal work done, I can start doing some body work and knocking out some of the dings and dents and spots here and there. Try to flatten the body out a little bit. But we're making good progress. It was a pain to get that front of that rocker panel off on the other side. I forgot how bad them are to do. But the way that them vice grips sit in there, see, they sit so flush the door can shut. So I tried it real easy and it shut. I'm like, wow, we'll just leave them there. So, it's supposed to be pretty nice tomorrow, but I got stuff going on. I don't know if I'll be able to tack this in, spot weld it, and then burn the front end, but we'll see how far we get. So there's a little bit more progress on the car. Piece by piece, I'm getting the new metal in and the old rusty stuff out of it. Pretty soon I'll be able to start working on getting it running and brakes and all the cool stuff. So thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next video.